Today is a big day for author Debra Curtis. It's the publishing day of her first novel, the second book from Jenna's imprint, Thousand Voices.
Yeah, we're going to talk to Debra in a minute, but first let's learn a little more about her and her beautiful book, Laws of Love and Logic. At age 62, Debra Curtis is a debut novelist. She's come a long way from the little girl who struggled to read and write. In fact, it wasn't until Debra was in college that she was diagnosed with dyslexia. Despite her struggle, Deb went on to become a professor of anthropology and raised twin girls. She was in her 50s when she had an idea for a novel and started to write. 10 years and over 100 rejection letters later, Laws of Love and Logic has come to fruition. It's a story about a woman named Lily who is torn between two loves. Lily falls in love with her high school sweetheart, but their dreams of a life together are cut short with one fateful decision. Desperate to put the past behind her, Lily settles into a quiet life with her steadfast, loving husband. But when her first love reappears in her life, Lily struggles with forgiveness and redemption. In this thought-provoking novel, Debra Curtis asks the question, can one heart hold two great loves?
Premise.
Debra, I'm so happy you're here. Congratulations.
Thank you, Jenna. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
I'm excited for you. Your story is so beautiful.
I mean, a debut novelist at 62. How does this moment feel?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I can tell in your body language that you mean what you're saying. So did you ever dream of writing a novel, or when did it come to you in this idea? It's such a great idea, concept.
Thank you. I was not one of those young people that thought that they needed to write or wanted to write or had a story to tell. When I was 15, in the 70s, I kept a journal and I was pretending to be a poet, and I would copy down the lyrics of Joni Mitchell's songs or Carole King songs, but I wasn't a big reader when I was an adolescent. So this dream literally snuck up on me, and it didn't make itself known until I was in my 50s.
Well, one of the things you just said, you weren't a big reader because you were actually diagnosed with dyslexia in college a little bit later.
Yes.
And so reading was hard for you, writing was hard for you, and yet here we are.
Yes.
What were those days like?
Well, I've always been a big talker. I've always been very social. And so I think that hid my dyslexia. So when I was little, I was just, needs to settle down, needs to stop talking. And then I went on to high school, and while my friends were in voc tech, my friends were in honors classes, and they were reading Shakespeare and Dickens, and they put me in like voc tech classes, and I couldn't. My lamps never worked. And then they switched me to home ec, and I sewed a girl's finger. So when I applied for college, I got into college on probation. Most kids get put on.
Wait, you got into college?
Yeah, like you are on probation.
Wow.
So then when I got to college, the light went on in one of my first anthropology classes. And I graduated with a degree, a liberal arts degree, and then I went on to move to California with my husband, who I'm still with after 40 years. And I got a job at Stanford in the Department of Psychiatry. And I was working for a man who was both a psychiatrist and a mathematician. And very quickly, after my first week, he said, "There's something wrong with you."
And that was to say that you were
and then we went out and I went out and got tested. And I was 26 or 27 when I was tested.
Wow. Well, what's amazing about this book is it asks the question, can you have two great loves? It could only be written with the wisdom of somebody that's lived. Do you think it's possible to can one heart hold two great loves?
If you're lucky.
If
you're lucky. And what I mean by that is that I think that love is so expansive, and we don't really understand that it doesn't have limits. It doesn't have limits.
That's the perfect way to end this.
I
Hager
know.
said the same thing this morning. Only
so
wise women. You're the best.
Very beautiful.
Deb, this book, you guys, will change you. I've read it 3 times. I love it so much. For Deb's book, Laws of Love and Logic, go to your local indie bookstore, read it with us. We're going to chat about it later this month.
Great.
Head today.com/books.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's
Thank you.
inspiring.
It's so awesome.
It is.
Of course.
Thank you.
You guys, thanks for watching.
I know. Come join us for all the fun every weekday on NBC.
Yeah, and don't forget to take us along when you're on the go.
Follow the Today with Jenna and Sheinelle podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.